Hi and welcome back everyone. In today's video, I will still be talking about Verbalate because I like the software pretty much, especially for video translation and voice cloning. So if you have not watched my previous two videos on Verbalate, please watch it. This is talking about translating from English to Chinese. And this one, I'm translating from English to English and changing the script. If you want to take a look at the output, you can go to my shorts and take a look at these two videos. These are generated from Verbalate. And so let's go and take a look at the clip that I'm going to translate today. Today I'm going to translate Chinese to English. And what I'm going to do today is there's multiple speakers, or rather there's two speakers in the video. So let's take a look at the original clip first.
你要干嘛？
给你检查呀。
哎，
你干嘛呢？神来之笔，妙手回春，你还查吗？
大夫，我想我们之间可能有点误会。
误会什么？这功能障碍的病历单不是你的。
这我
你单身吗？
Okay, so this is just a 30-second clip. So I'm going to translate this. And you can see from the video, there's two speakers over here. So what we want to do is always click on this new project and then click translate. And then we can just drag the video over here. And then you can call it any name you want, which I'm calling it 333. And then the language, if you want, you can tell it. If not, you can auto detect. But since this one is a Chinese video, I'll just put it as Chinese to help it a bit, and then put it as English. And then for the number of speaker, we always leave it to unknown. In this case, if you know there's two, then you just put two. Otherwise, you can just leave it unknown and then clone voice and then click on this advanced editor. And when you click on this translate, it will tell you how many credits you need. And you can click confirm. So I'll come back to the video once it is done. Let me pause the video. And now the video is done. As a matter of fact, I like to thank Verbalate because they give me a 110 credit to use it. So let's take a look at the output generated by Verbalate. So remember, this is a Chinese to English. And then what is interesting is about this editor over here, the background noise. In fact, I have already cleaned up one time on the background noise. But let's take a look at the original first before I look at the translator. Because the translator, they detect two speakers. One is the male, one is a female. So you can mute the sound over here, and then this is the original. So when we always play it, you just put it on the place that you want, and then they'll play the sound. Let's try it.
你要干嘛？
给你检查呀。
Okay, this is telling you what do you want. So they translate carefully. Maybe you just give me a minute. I will check the transcript and make sure it's correct before we play it again. So I'll come back to the video in a while. Okay, so some of the translation I'm not too sure also because although I speak Chinese. So with that, we can always go to Google Translate. And then we'll try to, this is Chinese, so to English. Okay, I think the Google Translate is more accurate. So in this case, I'm going to copy it to Verbalate. And let me just continue the rest. Okay, so I pretty much translate to as accurate that I can describe the video as it is. So when we finish translating, always click on the Save Changes. Because if you don't save the changes, then it will be the original version. and we are going to play it from the start after you have saved the changes. So this part here is the editor, which is an important part, because from here you can mute the background noise and the original voice. So in this case, because we are translating and I already know about the original, or we have already heard the original version, so we leave it and we'll just listen to the speaker 1 and 2.
你要干嘛？
给你剪。
Sorry, because early on I didn't mute. I mute the actual speaker. So let me go back again. Now I mute the original sound, and let's play it.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
Hey, what are you doing?
A magical stroke of rejuvenation. Are you still checking?
Doctor, I think there's been a misunderstanding between us.
Misunderstanding about what? The cause of this dysfunction is not just this problem.
Okay, there's actually some music around here. This part.
Hey, are you single?
Okay, the last part here, hey, are you single? Actually, is by the is the female talking. So I think, let me see. Okay, the speaker 1. Let me just play it to see which one is a female voice.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
So speaker 2 is a female. So the last part here is actually speaker 2. So I have to change it. That's why you always have to keep track of it. And then if you notice, some part of it is pretty fast, some part of it is pretty slow. Let's go through one by one.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
Okay, what do you want? I'm giving you a checkup. Is speak a little bit fast. So the way, if you want to adjust it, is, okay, this is speaker 1. You can drag before or after, because in this case the after, there is immediately the speaker 2. So let me play. This is part 1, part 2, part 3.
Hey, what are you?
Okay, we can see from here it is pretty slow, because when you're translating from one language to another, there's always this problem. Because in Chinese they speak fast, and then when you translate to English, it could be slower or faster. So in this case, this particular part is slow, so I will have to make it faster. In this case, I can always drag. If you drag longer, that means you'll take slower to speak. If you drag it here, you'll take faster to speak. And also because earlier on, it speak pretty fast at the first part and pretty fast at the second part. So we are going to fine-tune this.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
I'm giving you a checkup. Let me make it a little bit longer. And let's try again.
I am giving you a checkup.
Hey, what are you?
Okay, you can see, hey, what are you doing? This part is very slow. So let me just shrink it. Once you shrink it, it will speed up the audio.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, if you're satisfied, it's okay. If not, then we have to adjust all this manually.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stroke of rejuvenation. Are you still checking?
The misunderstanding between
Okay, you
us.
see, this part here is
Standing
slow.
between us.
About what?
So I need to adjust all this. So just give me a minute. And after I adjust, I will come back to the video. Okay, let's listen to the final version that I created and adjusting all the speed. And let's go back to the first part.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
Hey, what are you doing?
A magical stroke of rejuvenation. Are you still checking?
Doctor, I think there's been a misunderstanding between us.
Misunderstanding about what? The cause of this dysfunction is not just this problem.
Hey, are you single?
Okay, there's only one problem in the whole video because of the last part here. Actually, this, hey, are you single? This is actually spoken by the lady. But in this case, whether I change it to speaker 1 or 2,
Hey, are
the
you single?
voice is still the same, which I think maybe you will get corrected in the near future. So this is what I've done, and I've closed up all the gap. So if you're not happy with the speed of the audio, you can always speed up or slow down it. So when you're done, just click on the Save Changes. And let me try again for this speaker 1. You must always click on the Save Changes, otherwise then it won't be saved.
Hey, are you single?
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so once this is done, we'll download the video. If you want, you can download the subtitle as well. So just give me a while. I will download both the video and the subtitle. These are generated by the Verbalate AI, which is different from the original. Okay, so I've downloaded both the video that's created and the subtitle of it. So the next thing, let me open up the Capcut, and there's actually a music over here. This is the music of the actual video clip, but I have cleaned up the audio before I upload it to Verbalate. So let me import the thing that's generated by the Verbalate. So this is the part, and I can add in the music, because when you hear the music it will be different. Okay, the music is long because I forget to cut the other part away. Actually, this video clip is about more than 1 minute. I just shorten it to half a minute, 30 seconds. So I'm going to cut this part. But actually the music is actually match the audio. So let's play it with the music and just take a look. Maybe we can add in the subtitle also, since I downloaded the subtitle from the Verbalate. So let me add in the subtitle and just load in the caption. Of course, we can use Capcut to generate the subtitle, but because I already added it from the Verbalate, so might as well use it. And let's take a look at the final version. And for the subtitle, let's choose this and let's take a look.
What do you want?
I am giving you a checkup.
Hey, what are you doing?
A magical stroke of rejuvenation. Are you still checking?
Doctor, I think there's been a misunderstanding between us.
Misunderstanding about what? The cause of this dysfunction is not just this problem.
Hey, are you single?
Okay, so this is generated from Verbalate AI. And with that, I thank you all for watching and join me in the next video. Thank you.